Alright, before I start this video, I want to say, y'all are hilarious in my comments, bro. I swear to God, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, these two videos right here, these guys and people were just like spamming emotional comments like I spit on their grandmother's grave or something. Look, I'm a sports fan just like the rest of y'all. I'm not a sports analyst or anything like that. Not even close. I ain't go to school for this. I just watched it for like a lot of years. If you get offended from me talking about your favorite quarterback or whatever, get over it. People shit on my team and everybody else's team on a regular basis. That's their job. But on top of that, I didn't. But don't get me wrong. I love the energy. I love the debate y'all be doing down in there. But just, ease up on trying to come for me and saying I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I easily could have just immediately shit on Brock Purdy the entire time. And I'd just be spewing out, false information just to get clickbaits. I'm not doing that. I was just giving my opinion on some stuff. I'm not saying Brock Purdy is not a good quarterback. He is. Y'all just gotta legit watch and listen to what I say and comprehend it, not, go based off emotions or just looking at somebody else's comment and spaz out like that. It's kind of ridiculous and you make an ass out of yourself, low key. But enough of the rants, let's get it. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Easy, and I know I'm a little bit late. Actually, I'm not even a little bit, I'm a lot later. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been busy doing other things, personal life gets in the way of, actually getting some videos out there. But no more excuses. I said I'm gonna get y'all 2 videos a week. Trust and believe I'm gonna get y'all 2 videos a week or more. I just had to take a little break. I had to figure some stuff out. But let's do this Super Bowl recap. Honestly speaking, some of y'all were complaining in my last video. I was talking about Brock Purdy and Cam Newton and everybody else talking about Brock Purdy when I said this one statement. Even though it's a Super Bowl that nobody really cares about, y'all took it as, oh, Eric doesn't even know what he's talking about. He's just gonna fucking not watch it because you really are gonna watch it. Bro, I was going to watch it. Not anywhere in my video I said I was not going to watch it. Sometimes y'all really got to just listen to what I say, bro. Because there's no way in hell y'all really got me saying nobody really cares about the Super Bowl because we wanted other teams to be in there. Not me saying I wasn't going to watch it. I clearly was going to watch it. I love football. What's wrong with y'all? But enough of that. The one thing I do hate, though, is when he lost. Is when the 49ers lost, right? Let me fix my words. When the 49ers lost, the first thing they want to blame was Brock Purdy. And I really kind of got tight because I was just like, are y'all serious? Did we not watch the same game? Because then I found this clip right here.
Shannon, tell me this. Did Purdy prove he's a top quarterback to you yesterday?
I got more questions.
Oh, my gosh.
Because he just said, what did he say, Stephen A? We had the team to win the Super Bowl. Right. You had a 10-point lead. 3 of 12 on third down, 25%. And I told you, Dio, oh, he's going to silence all the critics. Oh, all this goes away. I said, Dio, if he doesn't win this game, you will still have more questions about Brock Purdy. And with that team, no excuses. You had Debo. You had Ayuk. You had C-Mac. You had Trent Williams. You had everything that you needed. Because let me ask you a question. If I put Patrick Mahomes on San Francisco, how many championships do they win, Dio? And he's top. So what's top? Top 10? Top 12? Top what? Top what?
He's firmly top 10. Brock Purdy is firmly a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. He's absolutely played himself into top 7 conversation.
I mean, I can rattle off 7, 8 names off the top of my head that I would take instead of him. And if I put those guys in that same offense, they would be better than him. That's just me. I think there's still questions about the shouldn't say greatness, but I still have. He didn't silence all, but he had done a great job against Green Bay coming from behind. He did a great job against San Francisco. But Dio, you know how this works. When you got that roster, you got to close the deal. I still have questions.
And then I sit back to myself. Like, Shannon, did we all watch the same game? Are we really saying there's still questions about Brock Purdy? Everything about that game wasn't on him. On top of that, it was a defensive-sided game the entire time. Outside of that freak injury that Greenlaw got, being excited and just jumping onto the field. That was just some freaky bad luck right there. Sorry to him. tearing your Achilles just legit running onto the field is something scary. But how did you not, watch the game? Because I say that now, personally speaking, you still saying we still got questions on Brock Purdy and all that, and he's not even a top 10 quarterback, which I sort of agree, he's not top 10. I think he's either 11 or 12, but he's right on the heels. Don't get me wrong, that boy is a baller. But y'all love to say it was his fault. And I hate the fact that, being a starting quarterback in the NFL, you're going to take most of the, criticism of anything. If it was a win or it was a loss, you're going to be the first thing that's coming out of their mouth, and they feed off of negativity. And I hate that. Because the boy played a damn good game. He played a very decent game. It's just the play calling was ass. You left the run game. You didn't even lean on CMC, who's arguably your best player on that team. You used Brandon Ayuk as a fourth option in the pass game, which is crazy because he is the best wide receiver on that team. And on top of that, you kept trying to force it to Kittle, who didn't really do shit that entire game. Oh my God, bro. And on top of that, Kansas City's defense wasn't putting so much pressure on Brock Purdy, specifically Chris Jones getting to Brock Purdy, he would have 2 or more touchdowns in that game. There were 2 or 3 throws that were touchdowns, but he got hit or he got pressure put on him. I swear to God, Shannon, I don't agree with you on this take. I think you were just talking a lot of hot garbage just because you were tired of hearing the whole "is Brock Purdy's a game manager" shit like that. I'm tired of hearing it too, if we being completely honest. But we're gonna call a spade a spade. The boy is not a game. Well, he is a slight game changer. I think he could be a full-on game changer once he gets a little more games on his belt. But hell, he's a game changer. Let's call him spade a spade. The kid's a baller. That whole playoff run, he was doing the damn thing. And the fact that y'all still try to put the blame on him for this whole Super Bowl run is crazy. It's crazy. If anything, blame the defense. Blame Kyle Shanahan. How do you not know the rules of the overtime rules for the playoffs or the Super Bowl when they said it out loud and whatever? I don't believe that. I think that was pure decap and a cop out just so they can either turn the blame on you or whatever. Nah, screw all that noise. If you had a chance to win it, win it. Don't try to go for the tie just because you don't know the rules. They said the rules right on the coin toss, bro. What are we talking about? But your defense sold. Your defense sold the entire time. They just kept marching down the field every step of the way. You couldn't even blame it on the refs because it was a clean game at the end. Not a flag was tossed. Any other shit. I won't say it was a clean game. Obviously, there was some obvious holds being pulled, but whatever. Can't blame the refs on this one. You can't blame anything else but your defense. They sold on the exact same play that they beat Philly to get the other chip. So why are you doing that? Why are you turning your attention to Brock Purdy when you know damn well it was the defense that sold him? Come on now, bro. That's the thing that be blowing me. I get SportsCenter and everybody else loves to be negative because it brings in more ratings and more views, but y'all, that was such dickheadish move to do, just to blame Brock Purdy. Get off his nuts. Homie is a good quarterback. He plays better than a lot of QBs now, currently starting QBs out every backup known to man. So it is what it is. Moving on. Now, this question's been going on more and more lately, and I'm starting to feel like people are either over exaggerating a bit or they got some good points, right? And that question is Mahomes now the GOAT? Now, looking at this, playing devil's advocate to both sides, I can hear both, right? Is he more physically gifted and more athletic than Tom Brady? 100%. 100%. Has he, has more stats, more accolades at a certain point in time, age period for Tom Brady at 28? Yeah, I'll give you that. But this is where we get into the accolades because he's never beat Brady. He's never made an excuse, don't get me wrong. And I kind of don't like comparing athlete to athlete when it comes to GOAT conversation, because when it comes to Brady, it's kind of hard to not deny him being the GOAT of quarterbacks. Because one, he's beat Mahomes every step of the way. He owns that kid. If we being completely honest. Like his clutchness and everything like that, he's got it. Even though I'm not personally a fan of like Brady's play like that, just because I'm a Washington fan, sadness. Whatever. Let me be a hater sometimes. But saying Mahomes is better than Brady right now is kind of a stretch, depending how you want to argue it, right? Stats, accolades wise, I do think at a certain point in time he was better than Brady at a certain age period. But y'all only talking about a certain age gap. He got to the certain point of the age gap. Yeah, sure, he beat him in records wise because Mahomes threw for like 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns on his very first start. Doing his damn thing. Cool, do your thing, man. Do your thing. But you've never beat Brady, which is fine. You haven't beat Brady, not once, and you will never get that chance again. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But you also got to realize this now, right? Mahomes more than likely will get 4 to 5 wins, right? 4 to 5 more. 4 to 5 Super Bowls. Will that make him the GOAT then? Yes. I personally think so, yes, because he is more talented. He's more gifted on the football field than Brady will ever be. Like, IQ wise, I still kind of give it to Brady, play to, your strengths and everything, using the absolute most of your team. Yeah, I'll give you that. But you also got to remember, they both have dragged no-name receivers to the Super Bowl. That they both can say. Chris Hogan and all of them, he got them there. And on top of that, Mahomes had not one wide receiver, 1 or 2. He literally leaned on Travis Kelce and Pacheco the whole time. So there is comparison in regards to that. So I don't like how people say you really can't compare. You could compare. I'm just saying you could compare, but with time, I will say Mahomes will be better. As of right now, not yet. But there is an argument if you want to make that. I will just say though, this Super Bowl has acknowledged that Patrick Mahomes is the best player in the NFL, and it's not even fucking close. That I will agree on, Shannon. He is the best player. He's the best quarterback in the NFL right now, and is not even close. Nobody can even say, yeah, I'm better than... You're not. Sad to say, you're not. But the whole GOAT talk of Mahomes being that... It depends on who you want to ask. But to me personally, not yet. Getting a couple more rings, yeah, he's there. And it kind of be undeniable depending on how the season goes. Give him a true wide receiver 1, along with the aging Travis Kelce, who look like he's not slowing down a bit. We're going to have some real discussions to talk about in the near future. But if you made it to the end of this video, please leave a comment, subscribe, and please share to everybody you know. And please answer my question. Is Mahomes the GOAT now? And is is Purdy taking too much heat and hate even more before the whole game manager video came out with Cam Newton? Let me know down in the comments. But it's your boy Easy. Until next time.